I spent my summer holiday of 2024 in Uzbekistan, heart of the ancient Silk Route. Uzbekistan used to be part of the enormous Mongolian Empire, and after that fall apart, a local king, King Timur, expanded the small country into a superpower. This King Timur got paralyzed on the left side of his body at the age of 27, and yet despite being paralyzed, despite being disabled, he fought his way all over Central Asia and made this small country to a huge empire which stretched from Delhi to Ankara. Timur built fantastic cities. Samarkand was the capital, but the other cities as well. All the cities in Uzbekistan are gems, architectural gems. Beautiful, beautiful blue domes, and great architecture. The palaces, the mosques, the madrasas, the universities, all of them very beautiful architecture. A lot of them are now protected by the UNESCO. So we flew with Turkish Airlines with a stopover in Istanbul to the capital Tashkent. The old part of Tashkent was mostly destroyed by an earthquake, but Tashkent is a nice city as well. The Uzbeks bought very fast trains in France, so you can now travel the old Silk Route through 230 kilometers per hour. So from then we traveled to Samarkand. Samarkand is a true gem, especially the Registan, the central place, where a mosque is flanked by two fantastic madrasas, all in blue tiles in several colors of blue. Very, very beautiful. And at night they have a sound and light show there, so it looks a bit like an Islamic carnival or Islamic Disneyland. Then we took the train to Bukhara. Bukhara is a holy city. All over Uzbekistan you can have great food. The local food is plov, a kind of pilaf from India. And in Samarkand, you can also visit the mausoleum of King Timur. The great-grandson, all the descendants of Timur are called the Timurites. His great-grandson Akbar founded the Mughal dynasty in India and became the first emperor of India. And that's why in India they all know Akbar, and that's why there is also a kind of connection between India and Uzbekistan. So there are a lot of tourists from India and China, and also a lot of Russia visiting this country. It is quite dry, and in summer it gets about 40, sometimes 44, 45 degrees Celsius. But in winter it is a land climate, so in winter it can get minus 40 degrees. So then people wear furs, especially also fur hats. And I tried some of these fur hats. Most of them are made from sheep. And then you can try them on, and then you look like Boney M. So it looks like the 1970s all over again. People are very, very friendly. Also in the Soviet Union, the Uzbeks were considered the most friendly people in this huge empire. The Russians built everywhere, besides the classic old center, they built the Russian center. So you see everywhere Russian architecture. The Russian governed this country since the 19th century, so the time of the Tsar. And after the communists took over, it became a communist country as well, of course. Uzbekistan is very, very clean. You hardly see any poverty, no beggars, no homeless people. It looks very good. The subway stations in Tashkent are beautiful, works of art, like you also see in Moscow and St. Petersburg. Really works of art, and the Uzbeks make very good cognacs as well. The old Uzbek cognacs can rival the French ones. And there is a story that at the conference in Yalta at the end of World War II, that Stalin made cognacs from Uzbekistan, Armenia, and Georgia to Churchill. And Churchill loved them so much that he said to Stalin, if you send me every year some boxes of them, we'll have peace forever between England and the Soviet Union. Which Stalin did, and they kept peace in the Cold War. Bukhara is also a gem, not as colorful as Samarkand, but there are very nice palaces also to see, which are very, very colorful. So it is really worthwhile to spend more time in Bukhara. And after that, we ended up in the desert town of Khiva, also well preserved thanks to UNESCO, and spent there a few days, and then we flew back to Holland. There's no mass tourism yet in Uzbekistan, so I can really advise you to go there now while it is still not too touristy. Enjoy the old Silk Routes. Thank you. Bye-bye.